Hi, kings and queens. Today I'm here to talk about how to deal with a jealous partner. Now, I don't know what is going on out there. This question has come up so much lately. So, there's kind of two components to this, right? If you have a partner that is jealous, that is insecure, and they are bringing that to you, it's really a conversation around why it is coming up. Is there something in particular that you are doing that is triggering it for them? Or are they the kind of person that has a lot of healing to do where nothing will ever be enough to make them a secure person until they do that inner work? This is a really, really important distinction. So I believe that this is really something that can be dealt with in one, maybe a few conversations, because what it comes down to is you as a partner asking the person, your partner, what it is that they need to feel secure in relationship. What is it that they need to not be jealous and to not have those feelings come up? And they need to tell you. It is on them to tell you because you are trying to make it right. We're trying to hold the space and hold the frame for them to be able to trust you. If you're the kind of person that is not trustworthy, then you're probably not interested in doing this. If you're the kind of person that doesn't want to be in a healthy relationship, then you probably aren't going to want to do this either. But jealousy is something that can turn toxic very, very, very quickly. And we're going to talk about that in a second as well. So maybe it's something as simple as opening up more communication. Certainly when I have come across this in the past, in my own life, in my own relationship, I've had several relationships where my partners have been acting incorrectly when it has come to their ex-partners. So basically they have outright told me that they had nothing to do with their exes, but like really that was not the case. And so that was always something that I would bring up, knowing that it was a trigger for me, and was able to say, look, have a relationship with them. I don't care, but do not be dishonest about it. And that should be pretty easy, right? If you have good intentions and if you want to see this relationship flourish, it's simple. Just be open, just be honest, right? So notice when it is something like that versus when it does reach into the territory of controlling behavior. Now, that is up to you to decide, because we all need to recognize that all of us had lives before this partnership, before we met. And yes, there are some things that change, but you get to decide what you are willing to adapt and amend now that you are in this partnership, and what you are not, and what you're okay with and what you're not okay with. If they tell you what they need from you in order to address this, and you do that and you show up in that way and it is still a problem, then it is for them. It is for them to work out. Because sometimes what can happen is they have the reaction or they feel the jealousy, and the first thing they want to do is bring it to you, bring it onto you for you to make it okay, without them doing their own work to make it okay. And that is really important, because we need to take responsibility for our reactions, for our triggers, before we bring them to our partner. It is not your responsibility to be the first port of call when something comes up. I truly believe that. Some people might disagree. But when you're in that dynamic where they're feeling some kind of way and they're straight on the phone to you, they're straight texting you without regulating themselves, that is when it heads into toxic territory. And that is when it becomes tiring and exhausting, because you're having the same conversation over and over and over again, which is really why I stress that this should be something that can be addressed in a couple of conversations, unless something new arises. Life is too short to be in toxic relationships. Something that I've learned is also that it is too short to be with people who are not willing to look at themselves and do their own inner work to heal. So take that information, do with it what you will, but I do hope that it is helpful and supportive for you to be able to get some clarity on how you can address things moving forward. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you next time.